have been mourning for 3 weeks for the absolute tragedies that we have been seeing. But they are the strongest people I have ever seen in my life. And they believe so deeply. And I need to know why.
Belakangan ini, justru menemukan jalannya menyentuh hati banyak non-muslim. Seperti perempuan Amerika ini, kembali mempertanyakan keimanannya. Setelah melihat kekuatan iman warga Gaza, terasa 10 kali lipat lebih kuat dari iman mereka.
I know the story of Job. I know, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I know all of that. That was exactly what I was told to believe. But it was never to the extent of their faith. Their faith feels 10 times what ours was. And so I decided to buy a Quran and to start reading it because I need to understand, with everything that these people are going through, how they can still go to their God and worship Him. There is an Islamic center in the city where I live, and honestly, it would be such a gift to be able to visit and just ask questions because I don't understand. And I have been mourning for 3 weeks for the absolute tragedies that we have been seeing. But they are the strongest people I have ever seen in my life. And they believe so deeply. And I need to know why.
Namun, sebagai seorang Kristen membaca Al-Qur'an sangat menakutkan baginya. Sebab doktrin di negaranya dan beberapa pengalaman tidak berkesan yang dia dapat dalam agamanya.
I am going to be beginning to read the Quran today, and I am so nervous. I was heavily indoctrinated in the Christian faith. I don't have any Muslim friends for me to ask questions about things, and the Islamic center that was here in the town where I live has shut down. My intention in reading is to try to get a better understanding of this faith that I am seeing exemplified by the Palestinian people right now, because it is a level of worship and adoration that is unmatched in any religion I have ever seen or been a part of before. I want to be respectful in how I approach this book. Hi. I am so glad that you are all here. Thank you so much for all of your kind words and all of the resources that you sent to me. I am thrilled to be reading the Quran and learning so much more about things that I did not understand and definitely had preconceived notions about. So deconstructing and learning something new, this is amazing. I was reading the Quran last night and I came across a really, really interesting part. I never knew, even growing up Christian and reading the Bible, I never knew that Mary had a backstory. It was never talked about. I did not know where Mary came from, other than the fact that she was from the town of Nazareth. Okay, I want to read this part. God chose Adam, Noah, Abraham's family, and the family of Imran over all other people. In one line of descent, God hears and knows all. Imran's wife said, Lord, I have dedicated what is growing in my womb entirely to you, so accept this from me. You are the one who hears and knows all. But when she gave birth, she said, My Lord, I have given birth to a girl. God knew best what she had given birth to. The male is not like the female. I name her Mary, and I commend her and her offspring to your protection from the rejected Satan. Her Lord graciously accepted her and made her grow in goodness and entrusted her to the charge of Zechariah. In case you're wondering, yes, that is the Zechariah who is the father of John the Baptist. I never knew that story. I did not know any of that about Mary's mother. In Christianity, I was always taught that Joseph was the main part of the story of Jesus being born. Like, yes, Mary, virgin birth, blah, blah, blah. But that all the emphasis was put on Joseph because, like, how could a man take a child who wasn't his and raise him in love? Like, he was very bolstered. But I am seeing and reading this and I'm going, Mary was the important part here. Mary, not Joseph. Mary was from the line of David, of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Like, Mary was the important one. I am having the best time reading. I cannot wait to share more with y'all and learn more. I just got to the surah titled The Women, so I cannot wait to read that. and there are so many more things that are blowing my mind about the Quran. I am overjoyed right now. It is incredible. I love it so much, so much. Salam, good morning. I want to share a part of the Quran that resounded with me greatly last night. It says, "And when they listen to what has been sent down to the messenger, you will see their eyes overflowing with tears because they recognize the truth in it." I think the reason that ayat in the surah hit so different is because the God that I was raised with was not kind. He was jealous and he was angry, and to him we were filthy, dirty rags, and felt like I'd never felt important to that God. But Allah in the Quran feels like what I wanted a God for me to be. And the amount of times in the Quran that he reiterates that he is merciful and forgiving, and that he knows us. He knows us. And the God of the Bible said that too, but it was always under threat. And I would rather worship someone. If I'm going to accept the idea that there is an entity out there that I should worship, I would rather worship someone who is kind and rules with love and not with fear. I don't know what will come from this. I know my heart has been pulled to this, and I don't think that is something that I should take lightly. I did find a mosque nearby that I am hoping I will be able to reach out and just get some clarification on things. I so appreciate every single one of y'all cheering me on for reading it, and all of the blessings that you've sent me and my family. This is a very mentally, emotionally challenging change of view. But I'm so grateful for the opportunity to get to learn about it and not be stuck in what I was. I will not make a decision yet on my own beliefs, but I am continuing to read the Quran, and I feel so pulled to it, like reading a novel almost, even though it's not that at all. And we will see what happens.